And This Is Us.
What?
Is the show we're not
I was like,
watching
we're
or talking
going? This
about.
is happening?
It's not the show we're talking about. But still, nonetheless, Riverdale.
Guys, it's back.
Yes.
It's been a month. I have missed it. I cry a little.
Yeah.
Oh,
a
my
little?
God. A lot.
I did a lot. I missed it. And it was interesting to be off, for at least a week.
Yeah.
But coming back this is what I'm here for. Oh my gosh. This is a cabin. It's in the woods. And
it's a cabin in the woods.
Yeah, you get to do things in a cabin. Like sit in a jacuzzi and
play Monopoly.
Hit
silent alarms.
There you go.
Silent alarms.
And make out with your friend's boyfriend and
It's
stuff.
a thing. It's totally a thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we're here to talk about Riverdale.
Yeah, but who are you, stranger?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey guys, I'm Daniel, aka Battlestar Galactica. I talk shit and host shows.
Hey, I like it.
I talk shit and host things. How it says I know things.
That.
I talk shit
and I host things.
That's it.
I'm Sarah. You can find me on all social media at Roguetastic. I talk about my favorite things full of your favorite teen angst goodness. Because I didn't have that in any of my life, so I live vicariously through television.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's just how it is.
So this works.
Gonna have to deal with it. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
so want to get right into it? So this episode, Hills Have Eyes, that had a lot of meaning. So it's it's not just the kids. There's also the townies that are watching. You have the security guard who's watching from afar. You know, you have Cheryl, who's jumping in and causing trouble. What was your favorite part of this episode?
You know what? I think my favorite part of the episode was honestly the messiness that was created by Cheryl.
Okay.
Because it was oh my
God.
God.
Cheryl bombshell.
It was hold on. I don't have my Cheryl Go account. Let me subscribe because I'm here for it. That was what happened. I was I signed up.
My Cheryl Go account?
Yeah,
what you called it?
HBO Go, who you sharing that with.
Yeah.
So, Cheryl Flicks, whatever, I don't know.
Cheryl Flicks?
But I subscribed. And
Cheryl and Chill?
Yeah, there you go. I subscribed because I am here for it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Come on. What about you?
I actually have to say it was the jacuzzi scene.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
And we'll talk about that. But I think it was a lot of the reactions and things that happened during this that I was in love with, because it was a huge, with the trailer for the episode a month ago, that was a huge thing. Oh my God, Bughead, they're gonna kiss. How does this happen? Are they just drunk teenagers and playing in a jacuzzi because the water of the jacuzzi makes it happen faster?
Yes, that's
FYI,
true.
FYI, fun facts.
Yeah, I know about that. We're teaching you things here.
Teaching you things. This is what we do. And then just how that whole thing went down and what it actually was, I think was really fun.
Oh my God. Dude, there's so much that happened. And it was just every moment I was oh, I like this. I like this. I like that. I like this. Okay.
We literally stopped and paused this episode.
Oh,
so many times. And we were whelmed to be look at that face. I just want to do a real quick hello to the chat. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. Make sure if you're here to hit that like button, thumbs up. It really helps us a lot. Make sure you interact with us in the chat so we can keep this as a conversation. Yes. Daniel and I like to talk about this ourselves, but we also want to involve you. So quick hello to Justin Dolge. I think that's hilarious. Dante Lamour. Anna Miles. Hello. Welcome. Walking Paradise. Hello. And Bhumika Mitra. If I butchered that, I apologize.
I think you said it right. I called her Boomy.
Boomy. Hello and welcome. What were your favorite parts of Riverdale's Hills Have Eyes? Was this chapter 27?
27?
Yeah. So chapter 27 of this show. This is where we're at.
Yeah, I mean we've gone. It's quite a long way. 27 episodes so far.
So we're. I know. Where do you want to start? When actually dissecting and just where do you want to
I don't know.
We don't need to go chronological.
No,
I just want to
pick. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about moments what was the part where it was okay. Yeah.
How about that choni scene?
The choni scene. Oh well, the underwear.
I'm assuming it's the Betty scene. Is that the choni scene?
Yeah, I mean chonies. Don't chonies mean underwear?
Yeah. Hold on, choni.
Yeah, that's what
as in Betty. In her undies.
Yeah, I'm chonies and Betty in her undies.
I mean, that was. Betty has decided to bring in. I think we've got some pictures of this. To bring in her dark Bettiness, and I kind of loved.
Well, what's her name said, cosplay in the bedroom.
Cosplay in a bedroom to like get your rocks off. Like rude.
Ooh,
Veronica.
They were throwing daggers.
They were fighting.
They were throwing daggers at each other. Harsh.
But it's the same outfit that. Oh. Wait, hold up. We got a super chat. My bad, Sarah. From blocking the camera in front of you. Well, I would love to stay up with you too, but I'm going to bed. Good night, Larry. Thank you for your super chat.
Thank you very much, Larry. We appreciate it.
You're awesome.
Go ahead and get some sleep, man. We ran a little late.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Back up. We'll come back to that bedding. Well, let's just finish this baghead thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So she brings this outfit in to the bedroom, and I mean, Jughead liked it.
Dude, she walked out like right before she does a push down.
Like,
she's like, I may have to punish you. Jughead was like, oh yeah. Like,
he goes, like, how?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was it. And with a little smirk too, like
so funny.
How?
I loved it.
I love his progression in this episode alone.
He's so wise.
He is.
Jughead is so wise.
But he also got kind of stupid at the end.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Don't yawn. I know we're starting late. It's a thing. It's fine.
Guys, I'm sorry.
CW makes us freaking wait sometimes.
Yes. CW's horrible.
So Walking Paradise clarified, Cheryl plus Tony equals Choni.
But
when you say Choni, we're from SoCal, so we think underwear.
We're thinking underwear. I'm sorry. But, oh my God. So, no. Okay. Well, let's talk about the Choni moment.
Okay.
I telegraphed it. Did I not?
Hey.
Did I not telegraph it?
Oh, yeah, you did.
I mean, come on. Like, literally when they were at the theater and...
Well, it started before that, really.
No, but I was only able to see it there at the theater before, like, when she met in the lobby of the theater.
Right.
And she was like, when she told her, like, she was like... Because you said it, why does she care so much?
Tony, why do you care so much, girl? This is none of your business.
I was thinking to myself, too, like, why does she? Oh, my God, that's why. That's immediately why I was like, they're going to put them together. Is this the third couple? Remember I said, is this the third couple? And then, sure enough.
I mean, I think that they're going to be interesting together. However, I really think that the writers in this particular storyline have really failed us. And I know normally we don't kind of go into like the writers, you know.
Yeah, no, but hey,
but sometimes we do. Like Cheryl has had a really weird storyline this entire season.
Yeah.
With the whole Nick St. Clair thing, that was done incredible. Like they've really tackled some big subjects in a really smart, strong way.
Yeah, definitely.
And then like she goes into like, why is she so obsessed with Josie? You know, that was really, that came out of left field.
Yes, it did.
It was very confusing. And then they just dropped it like it didn't matter.
Yeah, and you were like, well, why? But now.
And now we're having, but it was just like this, having Cheryl come out as a lesbian is not shocking. Like, I'm like, yeah, totally, see it, 100%. Yep. How they've done it is disappointing. With the way, like, how they've handled a lot of larger subjects and bigger, more, like, touchy subjects, like with Kevin in the woods. And that whole thing.
Like cruising and all that stuff. They really took time to address these things.
Yes.
They did it very, very tasteful, and they made it very current. You know, and it was like, okay, this is actually creating the discussion. You know, that's what it was doing. There was no creation of discussion, and it was clearly just, hey, we're tying into something to promote our parent company's film. That's exactly what it was. Let's throw Jennifer Garner on our screen, show you a clip from the film, and then give you a brief synopsis of the film on the show. That's exactly what happened.
From the trailer. It's not a spoiler.
Come on.
But I do like Tony like jumping into her life. The whole scene of them in the bathroom initially. She's like, "Oh, did you just tell Jughead that Betty and Archie kissed? Why'd you do that?" And she's like, "Hello, welcome to me."
Oh,
hi.
God, I love that.
Hashtag Cheryl Bombshell. It's who I am.
Oh.
I'm a bitch just because I can be. And that's part of the reason I love Cheryl.
Right.
Because like she does everything I wish I could.
Yeah.
And then
I love the name.
Meeting them at the movie theater, and she's alone because she wanted to get out of her house. And like Fang ditches Tony, and then they watch the movie together, and they have a cute little moment together at Pops.
Yeah.
And holding hands, and she like tells her story to her. We don't really get a lot of vulnerable Cheryl.
No. And I was kind of I was interested in vulnerable Cheryl until she told the story. And then I was like, oh, this is forced.
Yeah.
And that's it. It was just like, this is rushed. This is forced. I was not happy with it. It was
the way it's done.
Yeah, the way it was done. The story I get.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, all right, fine. That is interesting. That's cool. I just feel that the way it was delivered, it felt rushed.
Yeah.
It's something that we should have jumped onto immediately after the Josie thing. We let it go. So now there's still
it's just weird and disjointed.
Exactly. So now it's like, oh, so that's why all that happened months and months and months ago.
Yeah.
And you just let it go because you guys weren't ready for it yet. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So then you bring it up now. And it's like, oh,
also, why did she have to be so creepy with it with Josie?
I don't understand that. But
she could have just been trying to hang, I don't know.
But the thing is, I mean,
Sparks always says, the dropping of the stalking Josie thing was odd.
Yeah.
So, just, I'm here for Tony. I am here for Cheryl and Tony being friends or more than friends.
Friends possibly, but now it's just going to be this whole thing where they're the couple that's messy and just starts
You think?
Not messy
I don't
with
think
each
they'll
other.
Be messy.
No, not messy with each other, but looking ready to start. It's going to be like Love and Hip Hop kind of thing. And they just walk around making everybody else have trouble, like how Cardi B was on Love and Hip Hop, where she was like, I don't know, what should I do? What should I do? I just need penis.
Goodness,
because she'd say things like she'd say that on the show on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh wow! What do you guys think? So, are you like okay with how this went down? Do you think that we're crazy? Do you agree with us? Make sure you let us know in the comments how you feel about the Choni storyline, and also thumbs up this video if you haven't done so yet.
One more thing.
Daniel.
I want to know who's going to make their partner change. Is it going to be Tony making Cheryl change to be a better person,
or is it going to be a mean girl?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think they're going to be that couple that literally starts shit.
I think it'd be beautiful.
Either way it goes, I'm interested. Yeah. But I really hope they are like, oh God, here goes that Love and Hip Hop messy couple. They're gonna make people fight. I could.
It's possible.
Two people instigating everything.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. Hashtag Cheryl Bombshell.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I love the name. Oh, it was so good.
It was like my favorite thing. Can we just talk about how progressive, we've said this before, how progressive these parents are? Like the kids going to the cabin in the woods was Mr. Lodge's idea. He's like, yeah, go with Archie. Go bang your boyfriend for a weekend. Oh, and you should totes bring Betty and Jughead. That'll be a treat. I was like, would you let your daughter go to a cabin with her boyfriend? Like,
my daughter's 14 right now. These kids are supposed to be 15. And then 15 and 16, that's a year and two away.
She's almost
from what
there.
She is now. Nope. Nope. I would not. Oh, go on to that cabin with no supervision. F your brains out. That's what I want you guys to do. Just do all that you want. No, I'm not going to do that.
I know.
I don't get to. Where is the responsibility here? It's not progressive. Yeah. You guys are horrible parents. Oh, yeah. I wrote a post about parenting about that whole thing on TV when they're like, oh, you like to smoke? All right.
Well, I commented because a friend of mine went through that.
I can't understand how that works. You like to smoke? Well, sit here and smoke a whole pack with me. Oh, you like to drink? Sit here and, smoke. It's so ridiculous. And that's like, it's TV parenting. And that's exactly what this was. They're ridiculously over-progressive.
Yeah.
Where they're over-accepting. But then again, this is a mafia family, and you guys pretty much make your money off of killing people and taking over things. So
make your money off of killing people.
Yeah, so is it really a big shock that you're like, yeah, go ahead and do whatever you want?
Yeah. Back to the Choni thing real quick. Spark says, honestly, in context with it tying into Love Simon, I thought it felt forced, but I thought Madeline Petch really sold it. And having Cheryl change Tony would be a cool twist.
Yeah. I think that's actually
like also, I don't know, rich parents do that shit. Is also what they say.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Money makes things go funny. So it's what it is.
Yeah.
But
I know. It's so silly.
God,
what do you want?
Back to Cheryl, though. It was kind of funny at the very beginning how they pretty much just like,
excluded her?
Here's a way we're going to write you out of the episode. It was so funny. And her reaction.
It was so mean. She's like, where are we going? Fun weekend? I'm ready. And they're like, sorry, it's a couples weekend, as Archie rubs Veronica's leg.
Yeah. Like, I'm just going to make sure you understand what's happening.
Yeah.
You don't have someone to do this with.
And she's like, yeah, be lonely. And she's like, okay, well, fine. Well, fie upon you and a curse upon both your houses.
Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. That was it. That like, literally was it.
What happened?
She was like, don't worry. I'll bring it back to you.
She's like, okay, fine. Okay, great. Well, you're going to get a phone call from me later. You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it.
Cheryl is one of my favorite characters on this entire show.
When she did give the phone call, she had that satisfied look. Mm-hmm. That satisfied look.
She's like, okay then. It was just like, okay, bye.
Oh yeah, what's that? Kisses all around.
Kisses all around.
Kisses all around.
Oh my God.
I loved it. Oh God.
And then it goes into, I just Jughead, I love him because he's so wise beyond his years. He's very mature. Oh. However, he's also just super into kissing another pretty girl.
Yeah.
So we've got the big jacuzzi scene, right? So the whole bomb has been dropped. He finally learns. He's like, I'm not mad at this for happening. It was a lot going down during the Black Hood and between us and,
And we weren't together. And that's the thing. Because that's how
he's like, I'm upset that when I confessed everything to you about Tony, you didn't tell me. You didn't trust me because, yes, Archie is my Achilles heel. Which he, admits to. And so Veronica in her...
He's my third rail, he said.
Third rail, yeah. Veronica's like, obviously people aren't over it because it's a really big deal. And everyone's like, no, we're all totally over it. What are you... It's fine. I'm trying to keep him from coming for your father.
Yeah.
They get in this hot tub. They've been having their spicy jalapeno margaritas. And I just love that Veronica has the idea of the only way to make this right is if Jughead and I kiss, obviously.
Thirsty. I'm just sorry. I'm being honest. It's just, you were thirsty at that moment. You wanted drama. You wanted to be messy, and you wanted to be thirsty at the same time. You wanted to be like, oh, well, I wonder, or,
Yeah.
I mean, if Crazy Betty is, enjoying this, I wonder what. Yeah. I wonder what it is. So let me find out. Then on top of that, I want to be messy. I just have to make something happen.
I just loved Archie's reaction. He looked at her he did not a double take. He did a triple take. What? It was like a
the third take.
The third one.
Just
he's
disgust.
Like, what?
I love it.
Look at this picture.
Oh my God.
This is and Veronica's just like, this totally makes sense to me. This is, I understand this. This
jalapeno.
Is perfectly great.
Jalapeno margaritas.
And Betty's like, no. And Jughead's like, super intrigued.
Oh my God.
I thought, to me, this totally, look at his face. To me, this was just the epitome of being teenagers.
Yeah.
You know?
She was like, are you serious? And he was like, hold on, wait, let's listen. I love that. He was like, hold on, babe, let's listen. Calm down.
This makes perfect sense. Yeah. What if future me sees past you against future you? He totally Jughead gaslight logicked her.
Oh.
And it was personally, I just thought it was hilarious because this is for me a moment that you remember their kids.
Yes.
Because they do so many adult things. They have sex. They drink alcohol. They do drugs.
There is underage drinking on this episode. Let's not forget that.
Oh yeah, and this is the moment when I'm like, oh yeah, they're in high school.
Yeah, because he was kind of you can tell he was litty. He was like
hashtag the Archie scowl.
The Archie scowl. That's exactly what it was. He was like, what? And then Jughead was like, yeah, just so ready. So ready to go. Oh my God.
Yeah.
A little too ready. That's the thing for me. I would have been
a little too ready.
I'm like, what? Did you guys talk about this earlier?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. But oh my gosh. It was so good. It was so good. I think I understand why that was your moment.
I just
everything that
loved it. And she's like, it's okay, Juggy. And also I love that Jughead was like a Vughead kiss. He used the names that he totally fan serviced.
Yes.
And I think that's so fun. And she's like, just trust me, it's gonna be fine. And they don't do a big open mouth kiss. It wasn't sloppy. It wasn't multiple. It was literally just a hold your lips together.
Yeah.
And let it go.
Yeah.
And also, side note, I really appreciate that they put the girls in one-piece bathing suits.
Yeah.
The costuming for them is sexy, but conservative in a way. I know, they could put them in bikinis. Teenagers wear bikinis.
Yes,
but they're there's enough skin on the show. And even when Betty's wearing her costume, she still covered like a full, more than even a bikini covers.
Yeah, that's
and I find that really interesting.
Very true.
And it's like when she did her dance, she was still fully covered. But
they kind of still remind you that, like you said again, they are young.
What does that mean?
You know?
Sorry, Archie Andrews, BTFO. I'm not cool enough.
I don't know.
What? I'm gonna need you to explain. Back
out? Off?
Out?
Back the F off.
Back.
No?
Oh yeah. Archie Andrews, BTFO. Back.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that what it is? Did we get it?
I think we got it. I think we're good.
I like it.
We're good.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
We got it.
I mean, it was fun. I just really enjoyed that scene because, as Jughead says later, it's super complicated. Like, he and Archie have this beautiful conversation in the woods when the girls go shopping.
Yes.
And have this lovely conversation. And he's like, it's complicated. There couldn't be anything more complicated in the world to them.
Just Jughead, once again, the wise sage.
He's the wise old
owl.
And
he says how we're all connected, and it's like the way they're connected. I love the fact that he literally reminds us that is how they're connected. Mm-hmm. Like, we see it, but to truly appreciate it, the way that is. So your best female friend is dating your best male friend.
Yeah.
And your best girlfriend is
best female friend.
Best female friend. Like, it's like, is her best female friend. And it was like how we're just all connected, orbiting around each other. And then, I can see.
It takes one thing and they go up like a powder keg.
So it was like, he was seeing that when he heard the information. That's what he was thinking. Even though he was upset, he was like, okay, look. And I love the fact that you pointed out the difference between the two. They chose to sit down and discuss it. Mm-hmm. Where if it was versus Archie and Veronica, they probably wouldn't have, But it was like, all right, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about it to really get our feelings out and not cover it up and lie about it.
You're talking about Jughead and Betty?
Yeah, like that's it. Versus Archie and Veronica, when they're upset after, Archie was upset after, it was, I have to be standoffish.
Oh my God. He's like, I got to get my workout in. I'm tired.
What was that, dude? No. All right, she does it. She mentioned she likes to see him sweaty. So what does he do? Yeah. He works out and gets a sweat and then says, no, I'm tired.
But my reaction to that was like, bro, you're sweaty. Get out of my expensive sheets.
Yeah, that was it. When you said, you were like, oh, really? Then you can shower, please.
Go shower.
Yeah, please. It was one of those. Like, I love that. But he curbed her so bad.
Yeah.
When it's literally was the equivalent of, not tonight, I have a headache.
It was.
Yeah.
100%.
It was like, I can't. I'm tired.
I get
I just worked out. You saw me work out.
I know.
Like, I was like, really? Really? And because you didn't give her the D, you saw what happened later.
Yeah.
The cutting of the chopping of the wood, like you. The reason you're out there chopping wood is because you got all this energy. If you gave her the D, you wouldn't have the energy. That's all I'm saying. And she wouldn't have been.
By the way, BTFO is blown the F out. It's like getting owned.
Okay. Blown the F out. Well, someone blowing something out. It was. I thought if he gave her the D and blew her back out, she would have been tired and she wouldn't have gotten up and then been looking like, what is he doing? And then, all that. And then, like you said, when he was chopping the wood, she was still kind of,
She's into it. I'm into it.
She was like,
Physical activity. Yeah. Like, we like it. It's fine.
Which makes sense. But the
Carry some groceries. Like, lift a tire. It's all the same in the end.
My thing was just, after, when he's chopping the wood and everything, and he gets that phone call. Producer Ernie pointed this out. It was like, he gets a phone call. You're alone already. Why do you have to look around?
We don't know what the text message said. The text message could have been like, I'm behind you. And he's like, you know what I mean? It could have been, I'm behind you. Or like, I see you. Or come speak to me. Like, it could have been anything. And
worst
he's just like,
covert affair ever.
This is how you remember Archie is 15.
That's true. It's true.
They got to make him a little dumb.
True. Well, but Archie's the dumbest one there.
It's true.
He is definitely the dumbest one there.
It's fine.
Like there's Moose and there's Archie. Actually, I think there's Moose before. Like Moose is smarter than Archie.
Can we branch into that because all the drama's happening at the cabin, but don't forget the drama happening back home in Riverdale.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back in Riverdale.
Thumbs up this video for Gingerdale, first of all, if you're watching and you're here and haven't done it yet.
That's right.
Okay, thanks. Love you. Bye.
Definitely.
Not bye. I'm still here.
No.
So Moose is like, Kevin wants to hang out with Moose again. He's like, come see this amazing new movie, Love, Simon, which I actually do want to see. And he's like, I'm going with Midge. You should come with us. Like, oh, of course, I've told her everything. And what happens? Turns out Moose is a big fat liar.
This is the problem with trade. I'm going to say this right now. If you guys don't know what trade is, I'm going to train you and I'm going to teach you right now. Trade is when a guy is like, okay, seems really straight and, blah, blah, et cetera, and you don't think he's gay, but, he's gay. And then there's trade DL, which is what essentially Moose is. So he's, okay, you don't think he's gay because he's just, all, blah, blah, and yada, yada. And then you then find out that, okay, so he is gay, so he's trade. And then he's trade DL, which is, down low. So this is the problem. Because that conversation was the squirmiest, weirdest conversation you'll ever have in life. And it was right there. And I love Moose's face at that moment where he thinks he's about to get caught. Yeah. Because that moment where Midge, and she knows it.
She knows. She's waiting. So how do you guys know each other, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Deer in headlights. Look at this. Look at that face.
And then...
Deer in headlights.
How do I say this?
Well, yeah, Sparks like Moose is bi, though. He is, but the lie is that he told Midge and that Midge is aware.
Yeah.
She's not aware?
She had no clue.
She's aware about it.
She's aware because of her, women's intuition.
Absolutely.
But not because, Moose was like, hi, I'm a responsible person. And I want to make sure I let you know that I'm doing this and I'm doing that. No. That doesn't happen because, Moose is completely irresponsible. So that's what's happening. And it's, Moose. Yeah. But I love Kevin's face at that moment where Kevin's like, like, oh no, I'll let you squirm for a second before I save you. Yeah. I love that part.
I love that he goes, biology class, like anatomy.
Yeah, that's it. It was
very much is like, eat a dick.
Yes. And then she caught it. Yeah. She caught it. She was like,
yeah, Anna's got a few choice words and you're caught.
Yep, that's it. Like literally when he said that, she was like, shade? Like that's literally what she got.
Shade?
She's got really dark around here. Someone's cast
That's really
shade.
Funny. What's happening?
Yeah, what happened? Oh my god. The sun was shining in my face. Now it's gone. Like it was just shade because he just really threw it right over his way. And Moose just the idiot. God, like man, you need to man up about this very soon. Very soon. And oh god.
We'll see what happens. And poor Kevin's going through a lot. So now he's got Moose who's lied about everything, going to this movie alone with no one, and then Josie decides misery loves company.
Yeah. Well, since, my family's, being destroyed by what my mother's doing, I think your family should be destroyed. I want you to feel like I feel. Yeah. And so it's essentially a way to break out.
I'm so sorry. Whatever. Sparks, why was Midge dressed like Tanya Harding?
Thank you! We said that earlier. When we first saw that clip, we thought...
Also, I thought it was Kevin's mom. She doesn't look the same.
Yes. We were like, who is this old lady?
I didn't pull an old picture, Ernie. I'm sorry. I meant to pull an old Midge photo.
Oh my God. I was thinking the same thing. She definitely did look like you. She was like, here goes this lead pipe to your knee. She definitely did. She looked like she was ready to... Oh,
first of all.
Tanya,
no.
Right, I'm sorry. I got it all mixed up.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's just so strange. Like, why does she look 50 years older and a mom? Because that's what we thought. And Ernie's like, no, that's Midge. I'm like, that's not Midge.
No, that's not Midge. That's
an
old lady. That's an old lady that somehow still looks young.
I don't know what what's happening. That's not what I thought.
I didn't like the outfit. I was very offended by it.
Like, what is this turtleneck?
I didn't know what was going on. I was like,
oh, Daniel Diaz, hello. How are you? He's like, I'm back. I still haven't watched the show, but I came to say hi.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. We really do. Oh man.
But yeah, so poor Kevin is now learning that his father's having an affair with his boss. Like, he reacted as any teenager I think would.
Yep.
Really, any adult even finds out like someone's having an affair. Like, if you don't tell her, I'll tell her. You know, I don't want to speak to you. Like, get out of here. And but it wrapped up really nicely in that, like, the four of them are now sitting down at like a round table just to start the conversation of what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
And it will eventually branch out into Josie's missing father, who we haven't seen in over a season.
I was upset.
I completely forgot that he even existed.
Well, it was because he didn't get his Destiny Child. So he was like, I'm gone. That's it. I want my Beyonce to do something. And it didn't happen. He left. I mean, that's kind of like a really childish way to deal with something, though.
It is.
Like, you know, oh, you're not doing that. I'm going to go ahead and manage this band all the way across, you know,
really
clear
funny
across
that
the
I
country.
forgot her father existed.
Yeah, right? We had to be reminded.
I was like, she has a dad?
Ernie. Yeah.
She has
like, I was thinking, like, Dad. Who? Like, I forgot.
Yeah, thank you, producer Ernie. Shout out to you for reminding us who the father was.
Yeah. Yeah, the overbearing
I'm like, because he's absentee anyway, so I get it. It doesn't matter anyway. And Sheriff Keller is a very handsome man.
Have you guys seen him with his shirt off?
I mean, daddy.
Yeah. I love how you said it. I thought it was zaddy. Like, no, yeah. So I mean, I get it. Mm-hmm. So it's like, all right, congrats for that.
Into it. Yep. I had to have a minute to myself. Thank you for my moment of silence.
It was
just for Sheriff Keller.
Just a little bit of a shudder.
I know. So I wonder if they're how they're gonna wrap that up. Are we gonna meet Kevin's mom? You know, is the absentee father figure gonna show up and have a conversation? Are the mayor and Sheriff Keller going to end up together?
Yeah, like, well, I think with them doing this whole repair thing, it's just giving them the opportunity to go public with their relationship.
Right.
I think that's going to be
But they've just got to clear the air and fix stuff on the outside before they do that.
Well, remember, she's not his boss anymore.
She's not. It's totally fine. Yeah. But she still has a husband, which she told. Kevin's dad and father has to tell his wife. The husband actually is chill because they're going to get a divorce, so it's perfectly fine. I mean, look at this face.
Person. Aww.
Look how she loves him.
Yes.
He makes her happy.
Yeah, and she makes him happy. And it looks like, okay, they may work out well until we see Kevin's mom.
Yeah.
And I think she is going to be upset.
I mean,
and she is going to...
She's off saving the world.
Yes.
And you're having an affair?
Literally. You know what I am doing? I am trying not to catch a bullet. And what are you doing? You're catching bodies. That's literally what you're doing. Your body count is rising. That's what you're doing at home.
This is very April Kevner Jackson Avery.
Yeah, really. Oh my God, that's it.
Grey's Anatomy.
Exactly
I still want them together.
Oh, see?
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like, it's driving me insane because it's like you said, I'm trying to go ahead and save the world, save the free world, and you're over here just, doing whatever you want. And it's like, so this is what, she's going to come home snatching wigs. No one's safe.
Daniel Diaz wants to know if you are more of an Archie or a Jughead.
Oh.
To answer you, I'm a Betty, 100%.
Oh, nice. I'm a Jughead. I'm definitely a Jughead.
That's why we do this show together so well.
Exactly. See? That's it. I'm definitely a Jughead because I take my time and I kind of think of things.
Oh, never forget. Sheriff Keller is that dude from Jason Takes Manhattan.
Really? I didn't know that. Is he?
Oh man.
Is he?
I'm gonna say yes.
Who just pointed that out?
Sparks
Lowry
did.
Sparks, you were on it. I had no idea. Yeah, you gotta look that up.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Man, I haven't seen that in such a long time.
Where are we at? I'm just looking at my notes like, where are we now? Oh, so back to the cabin in the woods. Everyone saw that scene with Veronica and her purse and like a hooded figure behind her. People were like, is that the Black Hood? Is that someone making a joke?
Yeah,
no, just some stupid townies being dicks.
Townies.
Two
people I hate. Carnies and townies. That's what I don't like. And that's
Except
why I have
for Nick stole from Carnival.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's true. He's actually kind of both. But still, love him. Yeah. But when you pointed it out, and we didn't realize that we were pointing out just what was going to happen later. But when the girls walked out of that, the general store,
all three of those guys were looking at them.
Yep.
And I was just like, oh.
And you were like, all three. I was just like, that's what I thought. It was just like, oh, all guys looking at the city girl. That's what I thought. And then
that's what I thought too initially. And then to me, it was very much like a throwaway thing. Like I know in the end, like Archie tracks him down, and then the bodyguard kills the guy, and it makes a moment with Archie and Hiram. Like, did that bother you? My biggest regret is hesitating with the black hood. And he's like, never hesitate with your family. Take the necklace.
Yeah, no.
It was just a to me, very throwaway and really strange moment for them. I'm like, why couldn't they have just ended totally normal? There was already so much drama happening. Yeah. I didn't need that extra bit.
Well, what they're always trying to do is make us remember that Archie is trying to accept the mafia life and accept his new role of mafia wife. Because that's what he is. He's a mob wife. And he has to know that now. So he does what she tells him to do. She does. Like when she told him to get those bags.
Oh, God. I'm like, why is Archie the only one carrying these bags?
Come on.
Why is that a thing?
Oh,
I mean, like a Jughead can't help?
I loved it. No, Jughead was rude. Immediately ready to take a sidestep and walk away. It was quick when she was like, oh, no, we've got it, Arch. And she looked at Archie, and he was like, sidestep, let me get next to the women real quick. And he just kept walking. I was like,
yeah. He's
like, just leave your man to do this all by himself? Come on.
Peace.
Come on. You're my best friend. You're not my best friend. Making me have to do extra work. We're not cool.
We are not cool.
That's why I kissed your girl.
And then there's always...
It's like Biggie and Tupac. That's why I kissed your girl. And then they have a whole thing.
And then it's a shootout. East side versus the west side. Vegas.
Heads versus brunettes. It's like a whole thing.
And they get into like this huge fight over Veronica's father, which happens a lot. Like, why do these kids blame her for the stuff her father is doing? Like she has any control or any knowledge about what's going on. How much do they know about their own parents and their own parents doing?
Seriously.
Because like you first get this phone call from FP.
We're gonna get this right.
One day, guys, I will remember Jughead's father's name on the first try.
Yes.
Like being like, hey, we're celebrating. Hiram still did it. You did it. He bought the trailer park and wiped away our eviction notices. It's all great. Jughead's like, rah, and everyone's like, it's okay. And then Betty gets the call from her mom. They bought the newspaper. And Veronica makes a point, like, don't be mad at my father for buying it. Be mad at your father for selling it.
Yeah.
Like,
there you go. There you go.
Fighting words.
Didn't have to be the way it is, but it's not my fault that it's happening. So you allow it to be what it is. Don't be mad at me. And then also, they said one of the dumbest things. Oh, so is that why you brought us out here? So you can do all this?
Us?
What are you gonna do?
Who are you? Are you the police? Are
kids.
You actually news people? Like, get out of here. What is wrong with you?
Oh, you distracted us. So this way, we weren't there. What were you going to do when literally the things are being signed and, here it is. Here's the deed to this. And here, I am here to stop this as a teenager. Get out of the office. Like, really, there's nothing you can do.
No.
There's nothing
you can do. And it's like
Hiram
buys all of Riverdale like a Monopoly game.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Boardwalk and Park Place, they were playing Monopoly.
It was just a little bit of foreshadowing. Mm-hmm. That's it. But what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
There's nothing you could do as you kids, you punk kids. There's nothing you can do.
You brats and mangy kids. If it wasn't for me, I'd get away with it.
Get away with it, too. What are these kids and their dumb dog or their, or you can say these kids and their weird, creepy clone brother, because that's.
Oh, you know who we didn't talk about?
The clone brother.
Jave.
Yes.
You said clone brother, and I literally had
an epiphany. For those of you that are just starting to watch now, we call Chick Jave.
We do.
Because
he looks like Dave and James Franco's love child.
Which is kind of creepy and very, very unsettling every time.
He's terrifying.
Yeah, right?
I at first wasn't happy with his casting because I felt like he didn't look old enough. However, he does play creepy well.
Mm-hmm. He definitely look at that. Ooh.
I know. He threatens Jughead. He's like, you're the boyfriend. You know things. It won't go well for Betty and Alice if you say anything. Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Who
are you?
Oh, you are new here. One.
Oh, you're obviously new here.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Cheryl Bombshell.
And
God. Poor Jughead. Like, look at his reaction to this whole, like, Betty's like, you ready to go? And he's like,
Jughead does one thing, bravo for Jughead. Jughead was like, here goes side eye, and I know who I'm not going to turn my back on.
Yeah.
I know that.
He's like, don't walk out this door not looking.
He was
like, don't turn your back on the ocean. You don't turn your back on Jave.
There you go.
Like,
Because, I mean, I know you've killed, which means you have the capacity to. And let's not lie, it wasn't the mother that did it. We know it was you.
Yeah.
We know it was you.
Smart symbolism. Good symbolism, but it didn't involve a milkshake. 7 out of 10.
Oh, bravo. Really bravo. I agree. But my thing was, you said it earlier. I think it was like, all these phone calls about people buying things and blah blah. All we needed was Betty to receive the phone call. When she did pick up the phone call, I thought it was, like you said, it was like, "Come home, your brother is killed again." Like, it's just like, I can't stop him. He killed the mailman. He killed the blah. He also killed a puppy. Like
the neighbor. We found a bone in the backyard. What's going on under there? The burbs.
Yeah, the burbs. Oh my god, I love that movie. Oh my god, but that's it.
Like the guy in the beginning eats dog food. It's pretty funny.
The femur. Oh my god, I love it. I'm gonna watch that on Netflix right now. When I get home, I'm watching.
National treasure, Tom Hanks.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So this episode kind of ends and wraps up in a really weird way. Like they're all super fighting, but then almost had a brush stroke with death, but not really from the townies. And they're like, "We're okay. We're fine. We just had a huge fight because I blamed you for all your father's mishaps." And we all know I'm not a fan of Veronica. She's like my least favorite character on the show. But I don't appreciate everyone attacking her for things that she has zero control over.
I'm going to say this. Again, and I've been converted. I am definitely a fan of Veronica now.
What?
I am.
How? I just don't understand. She annoys me.
Like, okay. There you go. She's a victim of circumstance in some ways. It's not her fault.
I'm sorry, chick has a fridge full of dead animals.
Oh my god! Yes.
Sparks, you're on fire.
Yes.
Whew.
Yes, we definitely know. We definitely know that's
true.
That has to be it. Oh my god.
Oh, that was really good.
He's like, "Oh, hello. You happen to walk in on me." Oh. Closes the refrigerator. There's nothing. There's nothing. Okay, there's nothing. Yeah, it's one of those, like, that's going to be that weird moment. Man. It's going to happen someday. Yeah. Oh, my God. But no, jeez. This episode, like you said, it did end rather just like blah, blah. But I am a Veronica fan.
I just don't get it.
She's a victim of circumstance. It's not her fault. She happened to be born into
I get that she's
and now remember.
I just find her annoying.
Remember her whole plan, which she didn't reveal yet, but her whole plan is to be able to get a seat at the table. So when she gets a seat at the table, she can change everything from the inside out. She wants to do that. Yeah. I think that's it. She wants to get her family out of it and try to go legit, but it's going to take her a little bit of time to do it. That's all. And I actually appreciate that. And yes, she is very attractive. So that kind of does help.
There it is.
I'm not going to lie. Come on,
So can we watch the trailer for next week? Because we haven't done that yet.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I found it.
Okay.
FYI. So I was like, okay, hold on. I got to make my notes go away because otherwise it just doesn't work. Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay. Volume on. Volume on. Can you see?
Yep.
Here we go. We're going to watch first.
Okay.
And then we will comment.
Okay.
Someone from our inner circle is feeding him information. Everyone is in danger.
What is going on in here?
Wasn't it better when it was just me, you, and Mom?
If my dad ever found out you snitched, do you know what he would do to you?
All new episode next Wednesday at 8/7 Central. Only on the CW.
Yeah.
Snitches get stitches, Archie.
Someone from our inner circle is feeding him information.
So do you think that he's now something happened? Like what's happened that's going to make Archie flip like that?
Something in our inner circle, someone in our inner circle is giving information. I don't know where there's going to be a breakdown. I like that the title is called There Will Be Blood.
Oh yeah, There Will Be Blood.
Oh my God.
Chapter 28.
There's going to be some milkshake in there.
There will be blood.
There will. My straw and reach all the way over into your milkshake, and I will drink your milkshake. I love that. Oh God, man, Daniel Day-Lewis. Man, he's probably in the episode. We don't even know. He's that good of an actor.
So I also like Jughead's just really smart. So no one made it's possible no one's even feeding him.
I mean, he figured. Oh, is it really that hard to figure out that? Okay, you're buying up everything. You bought this place, you bought that. Let me just draw a map and try to put everything together, and you're gonna make it all part of your SoCal thing. So yeah, I kind of get it. You're most likely gonna use the whatchamacallit, where
Jumpin'
where
jack
snakes
flag?
are, where the snakes are,
serpents?
Yeah,
The trailer park?
Yeah, you'll use that as your low income housing, because usually when the whole thing is when it comes to zoning, if you're going to make high income housing, you also have to defer.
Can we just talk about how disappointing it'll be if this whole thing is just to make a gated community?
That's pretty much all he's doing.
But
you know
what for?
How much money is in there?
I know, but it's like, I'm being so sneaky so I can open up a rich people community.
I'm being so sneaky so I can be a success in realty. That's all you're doing.
Okay, we're moving on.
Everyone is in danger.
What is going on in here?
Oh, yes.
So Mama Blossom's like, what's going on? You have a girl in your room.
Yeah. Oh, Gadden. Oh, no. Oh.
And they're just like hanging out.
Yeah, they're just
painting each other's nails.
Yeah, they're like talking and they're like, huh? What? Who doesn't turn around when a door just pops open?
I know.
So she comes in. What's going on here? Nothing.
Yeah. So like Polly's back. And there's the baby. We're gonna meet we're gonna meet the babies.
The twins.
We're gonna meet the babies, and Chick is having a problem.
It's just me, you, and Mom.
Oh,
and
boy.
still cutting up photos like it's his ex-girlfriend.
Yes. So he's already worked his way to get rid of Dad, essentially out of the house. Polly shows up, and now most likely he's sleeping on the couch.
Do you think he's gonna try and kill one of them babies? You better back up. Here we go. And we've got shirtless Archie.
Just gonna do that for a
Dad
bit.
ever found
All right, Archie, keep working out.
out you snitched? Do you know what he would do to you?
Because snitches get stitches.
stitches. And
We
that's
know
exactly
this.
it. So
everybody knows that.
like you said,
We're gonna play these games.
Like you said, even though he is smart, she just admits that he snitched. So now we know definitely that Archie did. So I am wondering, what did he do? What happened that made him say, "Oh, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell"?
Yeah.
It could have been part of that speech that Jughead gave him about, we're friends, we're so close, and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Archie is when it comes to, devotion and honor, and he's like, I have something to tell you, because I tell everybody everything.
I tell everyone.
Literally, you can't give that guy a secret for anything.
Sparks also likes Veronica. Veronica's a young lady who's really comfortable and unapologetic about her sexuality. I think you mean unapologetic. Yeah, there it is. There's the asterisk.
Yeah.
About her sexuality, and I find that very intriguing, and I like her character a lot for that reason, to be honest.
Veronica,
because it's something you don't see a lot.
Really unapologetic. I mean, she's not sex positive or something, but she's.
She's unapologetically her, and I get that.
Yeah.
But I don't like who she is.
Yeah.
I think that's...
I mean, I get that. Yeah. You're like, but I just don't like you as a person.
Yeah.
But I get what you're doing. No, but I like her as a person. And I kind of agree with you in some way. She's slightly liberal.
Yeah.
So
next week looks real fun.
Oh, next week I'm here for it. I'm here for it because I am just like, yeah, let's make this a thing right now.
What does Archie snitch? What's he tell him?
I don't know. Yeah, I wonder.
That those houses are going to cost $1.2 million?
Could be.
Insider trading?
Big. Yeah, there you go.
Some real white-collar crime.
It's nothing that's going to be that big, but it's going to be like, he has info on us, so we're getting a leak. That's all it's going to be.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, let's just remember, he is a mob wife.
He's a mob wife.
He's just acting out, Forget you, Michael Anthony. I'm going to tell everybody everything. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, listen, America.
Patricia.
No,
Patricia, we talked about this.
You can't control. No.
Pat, help her out. You all right now?
All right, okay.
That's how that works, actually.
That's literally how it works. That's no joke. That's literally how it works. Oh, my gosh.
That was very violent. I'm sorry.
Ooh, yeah. But that's pretty much what I think Veronica will end up doing to
Archie.
To Archie. Archie's gonna be like, look, you don't understand. She's gonna be like, just one backhand. Archie's gonna be like, all right, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, I'm backing again.
Oh, goodness. Back at it again.
Just, if you're gonna be a mob person, then be a mob person. If you're not, then not. Pick it. You're a civilian or you're in a mob. Pick one of the two, man. Don't flip-flop.
Money laundering.
God.
Stupid.
Thing. I need him to do a crime so this way he has to stay stuck in it. That's what I need.
All right.
I want Archie to be like a
part
bad
of
guy.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be great.
All right. Well, is there anything we missed? I don't think there's anything. No, we're good.
I think we're good.
Awesome. Guys, this was a fun episode. Please come back next week.
Yes.
Join us. Chat with us. All that good stuff. Daniel, you got what is this business thing that we have to take care of? Business-wise.
Hey guys, you can buy t-shirts. Go to tpublic.com. That's where you can go to buy t-shirts from that hashtag show store. Trust me, it's great. We have a sale right now. It's like $20, $15, or I think 20 and $14 to get some good t-shirts. They're really cool. So please do that. Also, you saw the Snapchat. You saw how Super Chat works. Larry Newell gave us a Super Chat. Congratulations. Thank you. I know you're asleep. You're not watching it, but we appreciate it. If you guys do use the Super Chat, it helps us to keep the lights on and actually go ahead and do a show for you. So kind of help us out there.
Yeah.
And then, of course, with the Super Chat, we're doing a special thing. We give it to you where you become the boss.
Is it coming?
It's coming up. But you become the boss of the show. And when you're the boss of the show, you actually win some Power Ranger tickets. Tickets to Power Morphicon. And also in the drawing to win the Lord Draken figure. It's very rare. It's the last thing that Saban is making on their toy thing before everything goes to Mattel. So it's very, very limited. Also, there is THS Hashtaggers, which is the Facebook group. All of us are in it. Cast, producers, everyone from Hashtag is on it. And you'll go there to get the news even before we put it out. So you will be the edge. You will be the tastemaker. Share it with your friends. Tell them to get on it. Also, share, like, comment, and subscribe to this show, to this channel, and just tell everyone about it. The more people you guys tell, the better it works out for us. Because also, if you can't afford the Super Chat, you can't afford to share. And when you share, it also helps us to keep the lights on. So don't keep us a secret. Tell everybody, please. I am begging. And I think that's it. We did all the housekeeping.
Daniel, where can we find you later?
Oh, yeah. You can find me, what is today? Today is Wednesday.
At Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, yeah. Find me online, Battlestar Galactica, because I talk shit and I host things.
You got Power Rangers and stuff. Me at Rogue-tastic, like Rogue the X-Men, not Rouge the Blush. That seems to be confusing for some. Jezer, I'm calling you out.
Some people can spell.
It happens. Yeah. And I do Bibbidi Bobbidi News, which is that hashtag show's news channel, and Gingerdale, which is always so fun.
Yeah, it's a fun show, I think. So yeah,
that's it. On that note,
we're gonna say goodbye. Check us out. Thank you guys, and make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with everything trending
in geek pop culture. Hashtag Cheryl Bombshell.
Yes.
Good night, guys. We'll see you next week.
I love it. That was great.